Hello, we are here for a mock speaking session. So, I'm Shreya, IELTS trainer from Let's Update Language Academy, and this is Vishal, one of our students. So, now we are here to present a live speaking session between an examiner and a student. So, towards the end of the test, I'll also be providing with a few comments for the further improvement. So, shall we start?
Yeah.
Yes. Good afternoon. This is IELTS speaking test taking place on 19th July in Cochin. The candidate is Vishal Sebastian and the candidate number is 2233. So Vishal, we shall start off with part 1. Here I would like to ask you a few questions about your hometown.
Okay.
So to start off with, can you tell me something about your hometown please?
I'm living in a small town called Padua, and it is in Kottayam district, and it's almost 12 to 13 kilometers from the main town. And it's such a scenic place to see around, and it's surrounded with many lakes, rivers, and many more beautiful places to see.
Okay. So what is it that you like the most about your hometown?
As I said earlier, it's a quiet and calm place. It's a beautiful place with so many sceneries. Many lakes are there, rivers are there. So it's absolutely a beautiful place.
Okay. So do you think it's an ideal place for families to settle down?
Yeah, of course, because it's such a quiet and calm and quiet place to live on. If for children, for old people, it's a very good ideal place to live.
So now I would ask you a few questions about talents. So Vishal, do you have a talent?
Yes, I have a talent. I guess everyone are born with a talent, and I am blessed with the talent in singing.
Okay. So was it mastered recently or when you were young?
Luckily, my parents discovered my talent in singing, and at a very young age of 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And I started learning Carnatic music when I was in 8th standard, and I studied for 5 years. And after that, I just dropped the classes, and I just went to my completion of degree to Mangalore.
Okay.
And
So do you think your talent can be useful for your future work? If yes, in what ways?
yes, I think I can use my talent for future works, because if I join in a music band or music troupe, I can earn money from that. So I believe.
Okay. So do you think anyone in your family has the same talent?
I've heard my mom saying that my grandfather's elder brother got a talent for singing, and other than that, no one is having any talent in singing.
Okay. So next we will move to part 2 of our IELTS speaking session.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a topic and I would like you to talk for around 1 to 2 minutes. So before you start speaking, I'd give you around a minute to prepare, and you can also make notes if you wish.
Okay.
So now your cue card question is to describe a time when you were stuck in a traffic jam. You should say when and where it happened,
Okay.
how long you were in the traffic jam, what you did while you were waiting, and explain how you felt when you were in the traffic jam. Is the question clear?
Yes.
Yes. So you may have this question and you can make notes if you wish. Yes, so your 1 minute preparation time is up. You may start speaking now.
The time when I met with this huge traffic jam is when I was in Bangalore, when I was working in Bangalore. I was dog tired after the work, and I just entered into my car and just got out. When I reached a place called Mathahalli, I saw a huge traffic jam, and it was like very hectic. I was stuck in the traffic jam like almost 1 to 1.5 hours, and I was really frustrated and exhausted due to it was really a sunny day, and I was not able to breathe properly and in car, and it was almost 1 hour that I was stuck in the car. And I was listening music, and I just had some snacks when I was stuck in the traffic jam. it was like how I felt means it was really frustrating and exhausted. I was really exhausted, and because of my tiredness, I was really frustrated all the time.
Yes, your 2 minutes time is up.
Okay.
Yeah. Now in part 3, I would like to ask you a few general questions related to the cue card. So, are traffic jams common in Indian cities?
Yes, India is a was populated country, and traffic jams are not uncommon in major cities like Calcutta, Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, and traffic jam is common in all those cities.
Okay. So, why do you think these cities today face serious traffic issues?
I guess these cities are facing traffic issues because of urbanization, because a floating number of people are moving to these major cities for a better life, and because of that there are an increase of cars and other vehicles, and this is leading to more traffic jams.
Okay. So, what can be done to improve traffic conditions in such cities?
I think government should support public transportation, and the people also should accept it, and it should be comfortable and fast. Because, for example, in Delhi, long time trains are there, but people doesn't choose that because it was too slow. And after the metro project, the things has been changed, and people choose the metro for this because it is fast and comfortable.
So, coming down to the last question. So, do you think that developing public transport alone can resolve all the major traffic issues in cities?
Yes, I think public transport can resolve these issues up to an extent. The government should make the public transport more convenient, comfortable, and even faster. And even individuals can be aware of their parking style, because one car can make many complications because the others can't be parked properly. And if you resolve all these issues, traffic jams could be resolved.
Yes. So, Vishal, this is the end of IELTS speaking session. So, thank you.
Thank you.
So, Vishal did it pretty well, but there were a few negatives that you have to improve. So, now moving on to the comments. So, when it comes to the strong points, I would like to say that he could maintain the flow of speech without much of efforts. And you could also use wide range of vocabulary, including certain uncommon words and phrases, such as he used words like exhausted instead of tired, and also used phrases like dog tired, which are idiomatic expressions. So those really will fetch you marks. In addition to this, he could also use grammatical structures, like he is grammatically strong, as he could construct simple and complex sentences. So with respect to pronunciation, it was pretty much clear, and it was easy to follow. So you are like loud and confident. That's also really good. However, there are a few things that you need to work on. First of all, there were a few hesitations here and there, and some repetition as well as self-correction, which you should work on. Now, despite a bit of errors in the usage of a few words, the rest of the word choice and stuff were good, but you should be a bit more careful about choosing words in order to avoid repetition. So you could have used a bit more, connective devices and linkers, like you were using and because excessively, but you could have also used other connectors. So that's it. Otherwise, you did a really good job.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, and this is the end of our session today.